Good.
Thank you so much. Did you care to make a donation, sir?
Okay, let's bring Mark Hamill back.
Let's do it.
And remember, PMA, positive mental attitude. Let me hear it.
Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. Thank you very much indeed.
Bring Mark back.
Thank you, sir.
Let's keep it focused.
How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, I'm Monty, man? My shit ass to spark. Yo, Mark Hamill, you the man. Check it out. Understand. Bring back the master plan. It's 100 grand. It's the M to the A, to the R, to the K, to the H, to the A, to the M-I-L-L-Y. So fly. Hey, yo, I love you, man. Give me money, because you got it in your hand.
I love it. That was fantastic. Come on. Can you spare $1?
Yo!
The campaign to bring back Mark Hamill is now officially underway. I'm going to leave some of the team behind in LA to keep up the momentum while I go looking for some small fry.
Next up, R2-D2, aka Kenny Baker. Small man, massive cock. That's the myth. Let's find out whether or not it's true. Didn't get on with Anthony Daniels. Anthony Daniels has got a face like he's chewing a wasp. Why? Penis envy.
I've travelled over 5,000 miles from the glamour of LA to Preston, the home of Kenny Baker, the man who put himself into R2-D2. My researchers have tracked down an insider, Kenny's son Kevin, who spent his childhood hanging around on the Star Wars set. Kev has tipped us the wink on exactly when and where we can grab his dad by the ever-so-short and curlies. We're parked up out of sight in the car park at Morrison's.
Hello. Is that working?
Receiving you loud and clear.
I've got a man undercover who'll radio me as soon as Kenny shows his face.
10-4. I love this, Sam. This is proper. Why haven't we had one of these before?
Just done a sweep and no sign. Over.
Come on, Kenny.
Stand by. I've got someone in my side. Looks like Kenny Baker. Stand by. I'll give you an all clear in 2 seconds.
All right, as soon as we get the go, we move, all right? And we move fast. Keep your wits about you, all right?
Chelsea, can you hear me?
Reading, over.
I'll go, go, go. Kenny seen heading towards the meat counter. We are go.
Right, let's go. Come on, let's do this. Heading towards the meat counter, apparently. Fresh meats, please. Fresh meats. No? Okay. Very helpful. Provisions. Fresh meats. Meats. There he is. There he is. Look, he's down there. It's Kenny Baker. Mr. Baker. What do you reckon? Kenny. Hello, sir. My name is Justin Lee Collins. I'm from Channel 4.
Hi.
I'm doing a show called Bring Back Star Wars.
Good idea.
You were R2-D2, and I was wondering if you might want to come and have a chat with me about being in Star Wars. Would you agree to that? Would that be all right, sir? Could you spare us a bit of your time?
Yeah, that's all right.
Brilliant. Kenny Baker, everybody. Thank you so much.
Back in the 1970s, the latest technology was taking Britain by storm.
The phone you can take anywhere is coming to Britain.
Mobile phones were all the rage.
One. Number for the office. And it's ringing.
Computer games were already terrifyingly realistic.
That's my tennis racket, is
Right.
it? Yeah. Oh! I say.
And there was even a male robot to service your every need. But that was nothing compared to Star Wars' super useful droid R2-D2, who wowed audiences with his set of handy attachments. R2 wasn't that advanced though. It still needed a man inside to operate the functions, like in this famous scene where the droid saves the lives of his friends by shutting down a garbage compactor. A lot of the audience had no idea there was a dwarf inside making it move. Let alone the fact that to keep Kenny smiling, the crew covered the inside of R2's helmet with tits.
They put all these pictures of the old page 3 girls inside the robot, you know, and they're so close to me. I couldn't see them. I'm coming out cross-eyed like this.
So you're saying next time I sit and watch Star Wars, you're in there looking at jazz mags?
Yeah. I know, I couldn't see them. They were too close.
Come on. Did you ever have a crafty one inside R2-D2?
No.
Just because you could?
No, couldn't.
I would have
There was
done.
no room in there.
Hey, you're not permitted in there. It's
R2-D2 and C-3PO famously spent most of the trilogy not getting on with each other.
Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight glob of grease.
And it didn't stop once the cameras had cut.
No, I don't think he likes you at all. No, I don't like you either.
You don't get on with him at all, do you? No. Why is that?
It was just horrendous. I used to say, hello, Tony, how are you? I'm having a conversation. And walk away from me. So I wiped my hands on. I couldn't care less, you know. He never bought me a drink, never bought me a cup of tea, never said, hello, how are you? Sorry to hear about your wife, when my wife died. No arguments at all, he just won't talk to me.
What's the story about you two in the crew bus?
It was the first week of the shoot, and we've done a few bits and pieces like that. And we're in the Mercedes, and somehow the coach that was bringing back some extras and one or two of the crew overtook us, and there was a moon in every window. I think even the driver managed one as well.
The driver got one?
I couldn't believe it. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Ouch! Pay attention to what you're doing.
The bickering droids were inspired by the likes of Laurel and Hardy, and their often comic on-screen antics made them one of the great double acts of all time. Kenny and Anthony were big draws on the convention circuit, but never cashed in on their popularity with the audience.
In Chicago, I remember said this to me, why don't you and I go out on more of these that we're doing now? And we clean up, just the two of us, you know. I don't do many of these. And that was it. They wouldn't even look at me. Go away, little man, you know. The last time I spoke to him was in Boston, and he was in front of me. I said, "You have a nice weekend, Tony?" He said, "I'm having a conversation." And walked away. He wasn't talking to anybody. Ooh, what could have hit him? If I'd have been as big as you, I'd have hit him. Yeah, I was furious. I was shaking with rage. I really was, and I'm not easily upset.
It's almost comic, the fact that C-3PO and R2-D2 in real life don't get on. I mean, it's almost...
ridiculous, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It really is.
It really is, you're right. So let's forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse.
Let's not dwell. Would you be good enough to come to my Star Wars reunion?
Well, it all depends.
Depend on what?
Well, whether you invite his lordship, what's his name? The one with the golden balls, what's his name?
Anthony Daniels.
Yeah. I won't know. If he comes, I won't be there.
I'm super keen to meet up with Anthony Daniels now. The problem is we've been informed by his people that an ambush is not the way to go about it. Tony Daniels is very much the actor. He's a thesp. So I think we're going to have to go about this a proper way. I'm going to have to pucker up, do a little bit of ass kissing, give him a little bit of the old superstar treatment. I'm going 5-star and have cordially invited one Anthony Daniels to convene with me here for some pleasant intercourse.
Oh, this is it. The presidential suite. Perfect. I want this place spick and span. We have a very, very particular guest coming.
After all that I've been told, I need to focus, because this is an interview that will require sensitivity and tact.
Tony, tell me, is it true that you and Kenny Baker don't get on? And there was an incident one day on set where you said something he took umbrage to, so he jumps up and bit your cock. Come in.
Come on through.
Anthony.
Wow. Just 3 cameras then?
Yeah.
Right. Hello.
How you doing? I'm Justin.
Yes, I know.
How's it going? Please come and join me. Very nice to meet you.
This is fantastic. Wait a minute, let me look around.
It was the female robot in the classic film Metropolis which inspired the look of Star Wars Prissy Protocol Droid, fluent in 6 million languages.
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations.
Anthony initially turned down the role until he saw the designs for C-3PO at a meeting with George Lucas.
I looked into the face of this drawing, this painting, and the face just looked straight back at me. Absolutely.